G'day lads, how are ya? That's nice, and welcome back to the Brighton Career mode. Today we have got episode 3, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you the players that I've signed, the players that have left the club, and show you some highlights of games here and there, and just see where we end up. But before we do, be sure to like, share and subscribe. If you do, I'll love you forever. First signing of season 3 is Italian goalkeeper Pietro Di Stefano. So he's got him as a free agent. I think, ultimately I want him as a backup, but I might loan him out this season. But welcome to the club. First departure, Alexis McAllister has gone to Arsenal for £14.1 million. Thank you for your service, mate. Forgot to mention before, but Aaron Connolly has gone to Genk for £5.7 million. Hopefully that doesn't ruffle too many feathers. Moises Caicedo has gone to Empoli for £2.7 million. Taylor Richards has gone out on loan to Fiorentina for the season. Good luck, lads. twdelacy has gone out, not on loan, sorry, he's gone to Milan permanently for £13.8 million. And academy prospect Ellis Graham has gone on loan to Watford for the season. Another signing, another free agent, it's former Everton wonder kid, not sure if he's a wonder kid, but Tom Davies has joined the club and he's going to be a backup for Mwepu in centre mid, and then Claude Maurice, I'm going to position change him into a cam. Right, so we've got the Community Shield against last season's Premier League winners Manchester City. Big game this one. Another bit of silverware. Not too much happens till late in the game. We get a free kick right on the edge of the box. And there's no one in this team that's really a good free kick taker, so I thought I'd pass it off. Try pass the ball around, see if we can get any opportunities, any shots on goal. Then Kukure gives it out to Almado, shoots, comes off the post. But then Tom Davies gets the rebound goal. The worst kind of goal you can score, but who cares? 1-0, and that's enough to win us the Community Shield. Might not be the most prestigious trophy, but it's a trophy nonetheless. I mean, you can tell how prestigious it is. I mean, just look how they celebrate. Joel Veltman has gone to Wolves for £8.1 million. And Jakub Moder has gone to Sassuolo for £3.9 million. Another academy player, Duncan Led, has gone out to Heidenheim on loan for the season. First game of the Premier League season is at home at the Amex, and we host the Gunners. We've had some interesting recent history against this lot, but today it just wasn't our day. I don't think we played terrible, but they were just better. So Arsenal, I think it was Zapata, a new signing, gets it for them 36 minutes in. I mean, it just wasn't great defending from me. I feel like most of the goals I concede from the games that I play are from bad defending, and then it's a rebound goal. Thomas Partey gets the second, so not the best way to start, but we just got to forget about it and move on.
We mustn't forget that it's been raining, so...
Sean Rowland has gone out on loan to Stade Brestois on loan for the season. And Zachary Cooper has gone out on loan to Hellas Verona for the season. Alexander Wade has gone to Feyenoord on loan for the season. And Solly March has gone to Sassuolo for £5.9 million. Academy wonder kid Jay Barker has gone out on loan to Stade Rennais for the season. And new signing Pietro Di Stefano has gone on loan to Strasbourg in France for the season. Well, they've both gone to France, actually. Right, so decent window. We haven't really signed any big players, but I don't think we'll need it. We've brought some money in. So I'm just going to show you some game highlights, show you how we do in the Europa League, see what the table's looking like, and then we will move on to January. So let's get on to the highlights. So Ginger's a wanted man, you say? I mean, of course he is. Look at the job he's done at Brighton. So this is our Europa League group. We've got Olympic Lyon, Standard Liège and Lask. I definitely think we can get out of this group, but I don't think we will top it because Lyon are pretty good. But I think second is most likely, so let's get it out of this group. First game of the Europa League season, or Europa League campaign I should probably say, is at home at the Amex to Olympic Lyon. It's a pretty good start for us in the Europa League. If I told you that Neil Maupay scored our first goal in the Europa League, you'd probably say, yeah, no shit. Because of course he did. Neil Maupay, he's actually... I didn't think he was going to be this fun to use, to be honest, but he really is. And not long after that, some pretty piss poor passing from myself leads to an absolute belter of a finish from Lo Celso, I think that was. Former Spurs midfielder. I mean, it's a cracking goal.
Call me Mr. Flintstone!
Cracking goal. It's a great shot from Leon, but then we, playing our lovely tiki-taka ginge ball, whatever you want to call it, and then Mwepu gets out to Kukureya, who just runs. He's in a prime position to score from here. And he does. Very calm and collected finish in the bottom right corner. He puts us in front and gets us the win in our first Europa League game. You love to see it. Was not expecting this. It really wasn't. You gotta love winning a game even though you lose on XG.
It's so beautiful.
However, Tariq Lamptey is injured. He's going to be out for only 4 weeks, which isn't too bad, but that is. Hopefully we don't suffer too much without him. Right, we got the derby at the Amex. We've had some interesting games against Palace, especially last season where Seema scored 4 goals and we won 5-2. But first blood in the derby is to us, and Di Ketele in particular, to cross from Kukureya. A lovely header to put us in front after 27 minutes. And after about 65 minutes, we have a corner. Very scrappy. We're trying to just pass the ball around, see if we can get any good opportunities in here. Nothing seems to be presenting itself until Claude Maurice, who's been on for about 2 minutes or something. Lovely strike off the post, makes it 2-0 to us. And late in the game, it's a pass from Schick to Traore, a lovely goal who gets a consolation. It's not enough to bring them back, so thankfully we win this game 2-1, and that's another derby win. Right, so this is our Europa League group finished. We did finish second, only 2 points off top spot, which is pretty good. Now, when you finish, they changed it up, so if you finish second, you don't go straight to the knockout stage. You have to play in the preliminary round against another team who finished second, or a team that came down from the Champions League, I think. So we're going to play that first before the knockout stage, so yeah, we're not quite there yet. Right, away at Bramall Lane against the Blades, newly promoted team. Only took us 11 minutes to get off the mark, and it's Seema with a great little finish. I don't know why I love goals like that. I think you can tell when you watch this video that, I don't know, just very simple finishes like that into the bottom corner. Left or right, doesn't matter. Alright, so we get a free kick. We're passing the ball around. See if we can get a shot on here. And it's Mwepu to Basuma, to Kukureya, back to Basuma, who gets our second of the game at 50 minutes. Sheffield United get a corner. They don't get anything out of it. Sanchez plucks it out of the air. And then he passes it off to Webster, which creates another great little passage of play where we're just passing the ball around. See what we can do here. And then Seema just is running with the ball, and then he passes off to Almada, and then Almada with a lovely finish to make it 3-0 to us. Right, so on the 1st of January, we are third in the Premier League. We're only 4 points off top spot. We're 7 points ahead of Leicester in 4th. Things are looking really good. I didn't think, especially after the Arsenal game, I know that was only the first game of the season, but I did not think we'd be challenging for top 4. I was really hoping to challenge for top 6 again, but here we are. New signing, we've signed Ben Godfrey from Everton for £29 million to strengthen our defence. Welcome to the club. So that's all we've done. Just going to show some more highlights, see how we do in the Europa League and how we finish in the Prem. So let's go. Right, preliminary round against Roma. Got the first leg at the Amex, or as it's called here, Farm Stadium, because I don't think they let licensed stadium names in European competitions on the game, but whatever. After 30 minutes, Almada with a beautiful little finesse shot to the bottom right corner. Great way to get off the mark. And then Roma with a beautiful cross there. And I think Waldschmidt gets the equaliser in the 78th minute. Gutted. Like, we're playing some... I mean, they've been difficult, but like, it hurts. And Claude Maurice gets out to Seema. I think you know what finish to expect here. Yep. Tucked it in bottom right in the 90th minute to get us a 2-1 win at the Amex. And a lovely little lead. Right, second leg. I'm going to sim this one. We're 2-1 up on aggregate. Let's see how we do. I think we'll get through, but are we going to play in the round of 16 of the Europa League? And we are. It's a 3-1 win on the day, 5-2 on aggregate. Morpay scores twice, Seema gets one, and Bumgartner gets one back for Roma, but it's not enough. So we're playing in the round of 16. Let's go. Round of 16, first leg tie is back at the Amex. You'll love to see it. We're playing Villarreal, the winners of the 2021 Europa League. So after about 13 minutes, we get our first goal. Bit of a scramble here, like normal. Just passing around the ball, see what we can get. And then Basuma gives off to Morpay, and then Morpay, lovely finish top right. It's a fantastic goal to get us that momentum going for the rest of the game. It's an early goal as well, after 15 minutes. So hopefully we can just keep it going from here. And then Mwepu to Morpay, and Morpay, I'm not sure if that was a finesse shot or just a low driven, but bottom right, it's 2-0 after 30 minutes. Morpay is just, he's unplayable, like you can't touch him. He's too good. You know, Sanchez gives off to Twanzebe. We're passing it out from the back. On the stroke half time, Morpay gives it off to Di Stefano. Gives it back to Morpay, and then continuing the passing game, Morpay runs, and then just watch what happens here. Yep. I don't know. So it's not a Morpay goal. I think it was Mandy or something, the Villarreal centre-back. He tries to pass it back to the keeper, and the keeper's just having none of it. He just leaves. I mean, look at this. He just doesn't go near it. He just passes in the back of the net, and the keeper's like, "No, I'm just going to leave it, eh? Nah, give him a third goal, why not? Fuck yeah, don't pass the ball back to me, mate. What are you doing?" So we're 3-0 up in the 60th, and then Twanzebe gives away a pen. But not just that. He gets a straight red card, and he is sent off, and he will not be able to play in the second leg.
Really?
I mean, it didn't seem like that bad of a challenge, really. He was already on the... Seems a bit harsh, but regardless. Moreno steps up to take the pen. Denied.
Blocked! You have been blocked!
And then, as Almada's dribbling, Zakari just takes his legs out from under him, and he gets a straight red as well. This might be one of the most exciting, European games I've ever played. It's a 3-0 win, a red card for either side. I mean, that's a definite red card. You can't argue with that. So we're 3-0 up on aggregate. I don't see us losing, but you never know. So hopefully we go through to the quarterfinals. What are we saying? It's a 2-1 loss on the day, but it's a 4-2 win on aggregate, so we are going through to the quarterfinal despite losing this one. So let's see who... So Kostic scores for Villarreal, and Mwepu gets to equalise, and then Vršalko gets the winner very late in the game, but it's not enough. Quarterfinal first leg is away at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea. This should be an interesting one because Gareth Bale's playing at Chelsea? What? First goal is off to Basuma. It's a great little finish there after 12 minutes. Great passing. It's just, we've been the better side so far. And it's a great start. It's what we wanted. So nothing really of note happened in this game. It's very late on before anything really happened, I guess. Claude Maurice is running through the midfield to Maitland-Niles, who gives it off to Morpay. I love scoring goals like that, and I don't know why. It just looks really nice. But Morpay gets us our second goal in the 86th minute, so we'll have a 2-0 cushion going into the second leg. So the second leg of the Europa League quarter-final at the Amex. Let's see how we do. They're playing both teams are playing 5-back, sorry. And hopefully we bring it home. We're going to the semi-finals. Oh, it's a 2-2 draw, which means we again win 4-2 on aggregate. Kukureya and Morpay score for us, and then Renan Lodi and Lukaku score for Chelsea, but it's not enough. We're going through to the semi-final, lads. Let's go. Semi-final first leg, we're away at Sevilla. We're in enemy territory because this is essentially the Sevilla Cup. Might as well be named that. They've won it like 6 times, I think. But anyway, 28 minutes in, we're playing it out from the back. You know how we do. Ginge Ball is just unmatched. Almada gives it to Cucurella. He passes it back into Almada, who gives it to Di Stefano, who nets, sorry. Great passing, great finish. 1-0 up after about 30 minutes. Or just over 30 minutes, but yeah, great start. So again, not a lot happened in this game right until the end, and I don't know why I brought the keeper out, but I'm not sure who that is, but Sevilla get an equaliser, I'm pretty sure the 90th minute. That is Payne Senesi. So it's 1-1 on aggregate. We're at the Amex for the second leg. Or will we play in the Europa League final? And there you have it. It's a 2-1 win. We're playing in the Europa League final. 3-2 on aggregate. Morpay scores, of course. Munir scores for Sevilla. Moise Kean gets a second yellow. And Cucurella scores again. So we are playing in the Europa League final, lads. Let's go. Right, so before we get to the Europa League final, we've got the final day of the season in the Premier League. We're second in the Premier League, but we're 4 points off Liverpool. So even a win, even if we won and they lost, we can't win the league, which sucks. It really does. But let's try and get a win regardless, just to get that momentum going. Spurs are 17th, oh my god. They're only 2 points out of the relegation zone. Yikes. Final day of the season is at the Amex. We are taking on Southampton here. 3 points won't do us any good, but we'll try our best, might as well. Again, just get us that momentum going. So Davies gives it off to Morpay with a lovely finish bottom right. It was sort of like a low driven, but it doesn't really look like it, but good start to the game nonetheless. After 32 minutes, bit of a scramble, but Romeu gets one back for Southampton, so they get the equaliser. That is not Romeu, sorry. No, I have no idea who that is. But anyway, Southampton get the equaliser. And after 56 minutes, Lamptey puts in this cross to Cucurella, which might be one of my favourite goals I've ever scored in career mode.
I'm gonna come.
And right at the end of the game, absolutely gutted. It's a cracking goal for Southampton though. I don't know how Sanchez hasn't saved that, but they get an equaliser in the 90th minute. It's a 2-2. The game finishes 2-2. So yeah, we finished second in the Premier League. 6 points off Liverpool in first. I mean, to be fair, I did not think we'd finish this high. I thought maybe, I thought top 6. Maybe try push for top 4, but like we are cemented in the top 4. We are 17 points ahead of Chelsea.
It's false. No way.
In the FA Cup, we lose on penalties to Man United in the round of 16, and in the Carabao Cup we got absolutely thumped by Liverpool in the semi-final, but also Tranmere Rovers made the Carabao Cup semi-finals. I mean, they got absolutely dicked by Man United, but they still scored 4 goals against them, so that's not, well played. Here it is, the Europa League final at the Emirates against Hoffenheim. Sorry, not the Emirates, Arsenal Stadium. We want to win that trophy right there. That's why we're here. That's what we've been working towards this season. Let's bring it home. So our journey to the finals has been an interesting one. We've beaten some big teams. All 3 teams we beat have won the Europa League in recent times. After 13 minutes, Seema gives it to Morpay. You know what sort of goal this is. Yep. 14 minutes. Morpay nets to put us 1-0 up. Hopefully we can keep this going. After about 60 minutes, a couple of mistakes at the back. They cost us big time. No idea. To Sanagov, or whatever his name is, the Ukrainian winger, gets the equaliser for Hoffenheim after 60 minutes. Okay, the game's not over yet. We still got time. We can do this. and Weber tries to get to Kukurea, but he gets the ball taken off him. Hoffenheim, they've been playing well. And then Hatteran, he shoots. It comes off Sanchez and goes in bottom left. So they get the winner in the 87th minute.
I've got nothing left.
Of course, top scorer, Neil Morpay, 43 goals and 5 assists in all competitions. 88 rated after 3 seasons, that's incredible. Seamer's 85 rated, and he's 16 goals, 11. Duquette's got 10 and 2. That's pretty good. Kukure's got 9 and 8, or 9 and 5, sorry. And then Claude Maurice's got 9 and 10. So pretty good all round. So I'll give you a bit of a team update. The team looking good for the most part. The defenders is where we're sort of slumping behind a little bit. But I think I kind of just want to stick with them. Maybe might sign a big centre back. Otherwise, I want to get a big centre mid. I think that's where my priority lies for next season. So it's a good season, but it ended in heartbreak. We choke the Europa League final and the title race in the Premier League, but it's a good season nonetheless. So if you have any signing suggestions for next season, do let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.